always had an incredibly tight relationship with my mother, and at a young age, 58, she started to show the earliest symptoms of what would ultimately be diagnosed as a rare form of dementia called Lewy body dementia, which is akin to having both Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease at the same time. 1 in 5 dementia cases are attributable to Lewy body dementia. So it's rare. There's not a lot of research funding that goes into it. It's progressive. It's incurable.
Famously horrible disease.
Famously horrible disease. And I didn't take a traditional path. I'm not a medical doctor. I never misrepresent myself. I'm not a formally trained scientist. But I was just a concerned son, somebody who loved his mom, cared about his mom. And when I started going with my mother to doctor's appointments, basically a doctor would run a battery of esoteric tests, write a new prescription for some new pharmaceutical Band-Aid on a prescription pad and send you on your way. And that's what I saw with my mom in nearly every instance. From that point forward, I became fixated on trying to understand everything I could about the diet and lifestyle factors that could have predisposed my mom to having developed this condition. And in tandem with that, what could be done to prevent it from ever happening to myself? Because I realized at this point, and this is not something that any of the doctors told me, but that I had a risk factor now at this point. But with regard to Alzheimer's disease, there is a genetic component, and it's not a determinant gene. It's what's called a genetic risk factor. And about 1 in 4 people carry it, but it doesn't guarantee that you're going to develop Alzheimer's disease. That's the most, I think, empowering part of the story. Your genes load the gun, but it's your diet and your lifestyle that pull the trigger.
Max Lugavere, very interesting guy. You can stream the entire conversation tomorrow morning on Fox Nation. It starts at 7 a.m.